Hello, Columbia, and welcome to City Talk, where we are talking about great things happening here in the city of Columbia. I'm your host, Leisha Yitzi, coming to you from the gallery at City Hall. This reception is being held immediately following the swearing-in ceremony for Councilman Mo Badura, Councilman Howard Duvall, and Councilman Ed McDowell. They share with us what their hopes are for the future on City Council.
You know, I feel honored and relieved in a way, just because the fact that I won my re-election without any opposition. It's really a pleasant surprise, and I'm honored and happy about that. It gave us a little bit more time to concentrate on the flood victims and the residents that needed our help during that hard time. So yeah, I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to represent District 3 for the next 4 years. You know, I'm looking forward to work with all the other council members, newly elected and the past elected. But yeah, it's really, we're making history in the city of Columbia politics. We're making history. We're making differences with the neighborhoods and the residents of the city. So yeah, I'm honored to be in this position. They're great to work with. They're very good communicators. I think they do mean well for the city. Just like everybody else on the council, but I think it's going to be a different addition and a blessing to be on the council with them, just because they've had a lot more experience than I do, and I think they can bring unity to the council. We're working on a couple of projects that would improve the quality of District 3 and the residents of the District 3, but not only District 3, but all the surrounding areas. So Owens Field is one of them. I think we need to work on that a little bit and maintain the parks a little bit better. The flooding, it's one of my huge priority on my list, to be honest with you. South Rosewood neighborhood and some of the other neighborhoods have witnessed a lot of flooding, and we want to make sure that we do the right thing and bring relief to all the residents in that flood area.
It's a great but humbling feeling to have so many people turn out for the swearing-in ceremony this afternoon. A large crowd. It puts a lot of pressure on my shoulders to produce the expectations of the people that put us in this office. The main goal, first off, is to get acquainted with the other council members to work together for the betterment of the city. I have some ideas on how we can maybe streamline some of the city council meetings so that we don't meet from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 10 o'clock at night. I would like to have a larger facility for our work sessions so that the public can attend without standing up in the hall. Even the press has to stand up in the hall. And then there's the basic idea of governing. We take up important things at every meeting, and I need to get a background on all the documents that go with the city council meeting and begin to understand what's being presented so that I can make an intelligent vote for the citizens of Columbia. Mr. Badura was re-elected, so he's got his own track record of 4 years. Reverend McDowell and I are the rookies on City Council. We'll be the bookends on the council dais. We think that we bring a little maturity. We certainly have changed the average age of the City Council considerably, which I think it might help. But that age brings wisdom with it, and I hope we can bring the experience that he has had in his life as a minister and I have had as my profession of municipal advisor to the city council and come up with some really good unity on council and some good decisions.
Well, I tell you, it has been an interesting sojourn. It's been exciting. It's also been mind-boggling, and at points it was sort of overwhelming, particularly when I got my that bin, recycle bin of materials, and I looked at those materials and said, good grief, do I need to read them, look at them? But of course I started to read them, and I said, good, is this a blessing, or should someone be giving me condolences? One of the things that I think is very critical in the life of District 2 is we have somewhere in terms of unemployment, somewhere between 16 and 20% of unemployment rate. And one of the things that we'd really like to sort of get at is the employment of persons getting them the skill set to do various things within Columbia. There are persons who are looking for jobs, but there's nothing there. So of course, there's always the remnants of persons just being there, looking for something and can't find it. Let me just say a word of thanks to the staff and the city manager, and of course Mayor Benjamin for all that he has done in these last couple weeks to facilitate our transition. We are most appreciative for him, and to our city manager for allowing us to move beyond the breach. And we look forward now to a real good 4 years.
Thank you for watching City Talk, where we are talking about great things happening here in the city of Columbia. Be sure you stay tuned to City TV on Channel 2 on Time Warner Cable, and also visit our website at columbiasc.net for 24-hour information.